Mayor de Blasio makes another attempt to convince teachers and principals in the city's 1,800 schools that they will be safe and ready to reopen in just over 3 weeks.
But some say that there are just too many unanswered questions. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer has the story.
In the Army, DEFCON 5 is the lowest state of readiness for war. But at least one New York City teacher says Mayor de Blasio's efforts to ready his troops to reopen schools doesn't meet minimum standards.
If there's a negative DEFCON number for non-preparedness, I would go there, simply because there's too much that's uncertain right now.
The mayor tried to convince teachers and principals that they and their students will be safe. He even produced a little video.
3,750 electrostatic sprayers will efficiently disinfect surfaces with zero physical contact.
But for teachers like Doug Condon enjoying lunch with his family in his Queens backyard, there are just so many unanswered questions about safety and about learning. Take lunchtime. In a city that doesn't allow indoor dining, kids are supposed to eat indoors at their desks.
We were told is that students should face away from the teacher. The teacher should be at the back of the room while students are eating so they're not breathing towards the teacher. My question is, if instruction is supposed to happen as kids are eating, how am I teaching a class from the back of the room when they're looking away from me?
He's also concerned about the spread of disease after nearly 6 months of social distancing. He says even in normal times, teachers get sick.
In the fall, every teacher I know gets sick because once you get all the kids back in the building, you pick up colds, you pick up the flu. It's just every fall, everyone knows you're going to get sick. But now it's getting sick with something which there's no cure for.
The mayor and schools chancellor Richard Carranza didn't help the situation when they were asked about how remote learning will take place and who would do the teaching.
It's a work in progress. Some of this will be determined in the actual doing of it, like so much of the rest of life. This is a wartime situation. Not everything will be perfect.
We are in the throes of all of those detailed planning processes right now.
The chancellor said the goal is to have remote learning sessions taught by a teacher in the student's school, but there's no guarantee that that will happen. I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.